Hello and welcome to Wisdom Forge. Unlocking the Sixth Sense, your gateway to infinite wisdom and success. Introduction to the Sixth Sense, Beyond Ordinary Perception. The Sixth Sense represents the highest form of mental achievement, acting as a bridge between human consciousness and universal intelligence. Unlike the five physical senses, this faculty operates beyond logical reasoning, delivering intuitive insights, creative breakthroughs, and uncanny foresight. Historical figures like Edison and Ford harnessed this power to revolutionize industries, while spiritual leaders like Buddha and Christ accessed it for transcendent wisdom. This capability isn't mystical, it's the subconscious mind's ability to process vast information invisibly and present solutions as sudden inspirations. Mastering it requires disciplined practice of foundational success principles, as it's the culmination of mental and spiritual development. The science of hunches, how your brain receives higher intelligence. Modern neuroscience suggests the brain may contain undiscovered receptors for non-physical information, explaining gut feelings or premonitions. During emergencies, people often report time slowing down, with split-second guidance avoiding disaster. This is the sixth sense in action. Similarly, inventors like Tesla described receiving fully formed ideas in flashes, as if downloading from an external source. These phenomena align with ancient philosophies describing a universal mind that broadcasts knowledge to receptive individuals. While science hasn't pinpointed the biological mechanism, empirical evidence proves such intuition exists. By training the mind through meditation and autosuggestion, anyone can enhance this innate faculty. The Invisible Counsel Technique, Mentorship Beyond Physical Limits. A groundbreaking method to activate the sixth sense involves creating an imaginary advisory board of historical or personal heroes. By mentally conversing with figures like Lincoln or Einstein before sleep, the subconscious absorbs their signature traits: Lincoln's resilience, Edison's curiosity, or Carnegie's leadership. Over time, these counselors develop vivid personalities in the mind, offering guidance during challenges. This isn't hallucination but a sophisticated form of self-programming. The brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences, so regularly engaging with these mentors rewires thought patterns, accelerating personal growth and decision-making prowess. Real-world applications, from crisis management to innovation. The sixth sense shines in high-stakes scenarios. Entrepreneurs attribute sudden market insights to it, while artists credit it for masterpieces created in inspired bursts. During the 1929 financial crash, those who heeded intuitive warnings avoided ruin. Case studies show that repetitive exposure to specific problems primes the subconscious to deliver solutions unexpectedly, like Archimedes' eureka moment in his bath. Practical exercises include journaling hunches to track accuracy and meditating on unresolved questions before sleep. The key is trusting these insights even when logic disagrees, as they integrate subtle data the conscious mind overlooks. Spiritual synchronicity, when the universe responds. At its peak, the sixth sense creates meaningful coincidences, meeting the right person serendipitously or stumbling upon critical information. Jung termed this synchronicity, evidence of an interconnected reality. For instance, authors often discover perfect research material appearing inexplicably, or inventors encounter needed resources without seeking them. This isn't magic but the law of attraction in action. Focused desire and emotional intensity act as magnetic forces, drawing aligned opportunities. Documenting such events builds faith in this process, encouraging bolder actions that further amplify results. Overcoming skepticism, balancing reason and intuition. Doubt is the sixth sense's greatest barrier. Society prioritizes tangible proof, conditioning people to dismiss subtle nudges. Yet even skeptics use intuition when choosing partners or making investments. The solution is gradual integration. Start with low-risk decisions guided by hunches, like rearranging a schedule based on a feeling, then analyze outcomes. As accuracy improves, confidence grows. Historical innovators faced ridicule before their intuitive leaps were validated. The balance lies in using logic to execute inspired ideas, not to suppress them. Cultivating your sixth sense, daily practices for awakening. Strengthening this faculty requires consistent habits. Morning meditation to quiet mental chatter and enhance receptivity. Gratitude journaling to raise vibrational frequency, attracting higher insights. Nature immersion, as natural environments heighten sensory awareness. Dream analysis, since the subconscious communicates through symbols at night. Silent observation periods to notice subtle patterns and coincidences. Over time, these practices sharpen intuition, making guidance clearer and more frequent. The ultimate reward, a life guided by wisdom. Mastering the sixth sense transforms existence. Decisions become effortless, as inner wisdom navigates around obstacles. Creativity flows uninterrupted, and luck becomes predictable. Most importantly, it fosters fearlessness. Knowledge of being supported by a higher intelligence dissolves anxiety. This isn't about predicting the future but co-creating it with the universe. As the final step in success philosophies, it turns theoretical principles into lived experience, proving that humans are more than physical beings, we're conduits for infinite potential. The biology of intuition, how your body signals sixth sense activity. Scientific studies reveal physical markers of sixth sense activation. During intuitive hits, the enteric nervous system, gut, fires signals 3 to 5 seconds before conscious awareness, explaining gut feelings. Skin conductance tests show palms sweat microseconds before risky decisions, while fMRI scans demonstrate the anterior cingulate cortex lighting up during accurate hunches. These physiological responses prove intuition is a measurable intelligence. To harness this, practice body scanning when making choices. Notice tension, warning, versus expansion, green light. Elite poker players and doctors train this somatic awareness to outperform logic alone, achieving 80% plus accuracy in high-speed decisions. Historical case studies, sixth sense in action. Thomas Edison's dream laboratory, he napped with steel balls in his hands. As sleep deepened, the balls would drop, waking him to document inventions downloaded from his subconscious. Joan of Arc's voices. Modern neurology suggests her visions were hyper-developed intuition from years of solitary meditation, allowing strategic military genius. Nikola Tesla's 3D visualization, he mentally tested electrical inventions for months before building, correcting flaws intuitively. His AC motor emerged fully formed during a Budapest park walk. These cases demonstrate the sixth sense as a learnable skill combining deep immersion, emotional intensity, and repetitive mental rehearsal. The dark side, when intuition deceives. Not all gut feelings are truth. Trauma or bias can distort sixth sense signals. Stanford research identifies 3 red flags of false intuition. Body contradictions, e.g., chest tightness despite logical yes. Ego involvement, hunches tied to personal gain rather than higher purpose. Isolated signals, single symptom versus multiple confirming signs. Calibration exercises help. Review past decisions where intuition failed. Identify emotional interference, fear/attachment. Rebuild trust by starting with trivial choices, which route to drive, before major leaps. The 90-day sixth sense workout. Phase 1, days 1 to 30. Pattern recognition. Carry a coincidence journal noting recurring numbers/animals/themes. Practice blind choices. Which elevator will arrive first? Which line will move fastest? Phase 2, days 31 to 60. Dream incubation. Before sleep, ask a specific question, e.g., how should I handle X conflict? Record dreams immediately upon waking. Symbols hold answers. Phase 3, days 61 to 90. Energy mapping. After meetings, note people who drained/energized you, or a reading precursor. Test intuitive investments with micro amounts, e.g., $5 stock picks. Track progress weekly. Initial 20% accuracy often jumps to 70% plus by day 60. Quantum physics connection. the observer effect meets intuition. Quantum experiments prove particles change behavior when observed, suggesting consciousness influences reality. The sixth sense may operate similarly. Focused attention, concentrating on a goal, like finding parking, makes solutions materialize by collapsing quantum possibilities. Non-local intuition, twins sensing each other's pain across continents imply an entangled mental field. Retrocausality, future events sending intuitive warnings back in time, premonitions. Practical takeaway, treat thoughts as quantum measurements. What you consistently observe mentally becomes physical reality. This scientifically validates manifestation practices. Cultural wisdom, global sixth sense traditions. Hawaiian huna, the aka thread concept, invisible connections between people explaining telepathic bonds. Aboriginal Dreamtime, ancestors communicate through animal signs and landscape patterns. Vedic rituals, mantra repetition creates sound bridges to higher wisdom, verified by MIT cymatics studies. Celtic Ogham, tree alphabet used for divination. Modern data science shows forests emit electromagnetic signals affecting human cognition. These traditions all map to the sixth sense, proving it's a universal human capacity expressed through cultural lenses. Your sixth sense toolkit, apps and exercises. Technology aids. Mind Mirror EEG devices, $199, train brainwave states for intuition. Aura app analyzes voice stress to flag dishonest conversations. Daily drills. The coin test, flip for decisions, notice relief/disappointment before seeing result. Photo scanning, study stranger photos, jot impressions, then verify via social media. Pre-game visualization, athletes who mentally rehearse activate the same neural pathways as physical practice. Diet boosters. Walnuts, omega-3s increase neuromyelin for faster signal transmission. Blueberries, flavonoids enhance neuroplasticity. Thank you and let's stay connected. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. If you found this video valuable, imagine what you'll learn next. Subscribe to Wisdom Forge and hit the bell icon so you never miss more thought-provoking content, practical wisdom for everyday life, the tools to unlock your full potential. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway or what topics you'd like to see next. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning.